Meeting of the City Council for December 15th. Please stand and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And the roll.
Legansky.
Here.
Shower. Here. Stompanato.
Here.
Sullivan.
Here.
Kenny.
Aye. Here.
Gustafson.
Here.
Belzak.
Here.
7 present.
We have a quorum. It takes us to item 5, questions and comments and announcements of a general nature. This is on our agenda every meeting for anyone who has anything that is not on our agenda that they like to bring forward at this time. Is there anybody in the audience who would like to come forward and address the council on any issue? If not, we'll move on to approval of the minutes. I would ask for a motion to approve the City Council minutes for November 17th, 2025, moved by Alderman Stompanato, seconded by Alderman Kenny. Questions or comments? If none, the roll.
Stompanato.
Aye.
Kenny.
Aye.
Belzak.
Aye.
Legansky.
Aye.
Gustafson.
Aye.
Shower.
Aye.
Sullivan.
Aye.
7 ayes.
Next, I would like to ask for a motion and a second to approve the November 19th, 2025 goal-setting session. Moved by Alderman Shower, seconded by Alderman Legansky. Any questions or comments? If none, the roll.
Shower.
Aye.
Legansky.
Aye.
Kenny.
Aye.
Stompanato.
Aye.
Gustafson. Sullivan.
Aye.
Belzak.
Aye.
7 ayes.
Our goal-setting minutes have been approved. That takes us to receiving of communications. Any of the aldermen have communications they'd like to share with the council. Alderman Kenny.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I received a communication this evening from Jerry Dominic. It's lives in my ward. She also called Mr. Gombeck regarding her daughter having some insurance on. Dan, help me out with.
Want me to take over, Joe?
Yeah, please.
No worries at all.
She called me. She called you right after she got done talking to me.
Yes, and what Alderman Kenny is referring to, there's companies out there, and I don't have the names of them. I think we've all gotten solicitation in the past over the years in regards to, hey, insure your sanitary service outside, insure your water line outside, whatever else, air conditioners, so on and so forth. It's all, and the way some of the companies are crafty, because in some cases it looks like Nicor Gas is presenting one of them. It's not. Or certain water utilities will basically mimic what's, I'll call it a synonym to something else. So residents, be careful with what you sign up for. In this particular case, the lady's daughter, who lives in another town, had a sanitary backup. Somebody came out and they TV'd the line. The sanitary line actually busted at the foundation, which is not uncommon, but on older homes it will happen. So in this claim, per this resident, the insurance claim said, well, you paid your premium, but it didn't include that. Now you have to basically, in order to make this more valid, you have to give us a check for $3,000 so we can put a clean out in it and then continue to potentially review it and maybe provide some coverage. Residents, residents, everyone else, please just call your insurer, your homeowner's insurance, because a lot of that is covered by home insurance. The sanitary, for example, and the water, or you may need a rider on it.
She was also talking about 3-inch pipes versus a 4-inch pipe.
Yeah.
I mean, what was the purpose on that?
I've never heard of 3-inch sanitary pipes.
Okay.
It could be out there. My experience has been anywhere from 4 to 6-inch pipes that basically come out of the house. Typically within the right of way today, they're 6-inch. Years ago, they were 4-inch, so it was a continuous 4-inch. They might have some 3-inch in the house, but once it hits the foundation, it'll go to 4-inch.
All right, that's all I got. Thank you.
Dan, just a little bit more input. I questioned that a few years ago with my insurance agent, and it was not in my policy, so I had to add a rider to it. But it was very inexpensive. I want to say it's like $12 more per year
Right.
to add that rider, which would cover up to, I forget what it is, $25,000 of cost or something. So it's very inexpensive, but you do want to make sure your insurance policy has that if you're looking for it.
And especially on sanitary services, if I could recommend anything, contact your insurance or your homeowner's insurance companies, because there's a majority of residents that have what's called clay tile pipe. So some of the homes that were built in the 40s, 50s, even up to probably 70s, they were using two different types of pipe. One was it's an orange pipe. It's basically what they call a butt pipe. And what they do is they used to install it just no joints. So there's an opening on those pipes, in which case roots, especially during a drought will get into that pipe and basically clog up the pipe. In a lot of cases, you cannot fix that without basically excavating in the ground, and they're about 6-7 feet deep. A typical cost for that, depending on if you're on a short side, I'll call it the short side for all intents and purposes, for a new sanitary service can be anywhere from $5,000 up to $8,000. So a simple repair, anywhere from $2,000 to $4,000, depending on how deep it is.
Okay.
Anyone else? Mary?
Thank you. I have two. I was approached by Mary Schenk of the Vice President of the Waterfall Glen Homeowners Association, expressing concern about road safety on South Frontage Road between Lamont and Cass Road. We're in the process of getting information. Chief Thomas shared a report with me. I've reached out to some of our officials, our state representative, our state senator, and Illinois Department of Transportation to see if anything can be done. That is a Illinois roadway, not a Cass roadway, or not a, I should say, City of Darien roadway. So, but just, trying to hear the homeowners group concerns and address that. Secondly is, I received an email from Brian Letke, Darien resident, regarding what's happening at Village Greens Golf Course. A study was conducted, and obviously that's a part of a huge tax increment proposal from Lamont Road west to Janes and Village Greens Golf Course, which is owned by the Village of Woodridge, but has been managed for many, many years by the Park District, is now returning management over to the village. So just, he wanted to make sure we were aware of the study and what's going on, and shared some insight on, how he feels that could reflect on Carriage Greens. So I've shared that with staff and just responded to that.
Mary, just to update you a little bit, I talked to Sean Durkin today, who's an alderman in Woodridge. They had a meeting last Thursday night on Village Greens. And Sean indicated to me that what they agreed to the other night was they were gonna offer a contract to Kemper. Kemper manages the Bridges Golf Course, and they're gonna have Kemper enter into a two-year agreement with Kemper to manage Village Greens. At the same time, they're going to determine what they need to do to make improvements to the golf course. If things work out after 2 years, there's a possibility of extending that 3 years. If it doesn't work out after 2 years, then they'll have to make a decision about what they're going to do with the golf course. But for those who golf at Village Greens, it will be open for the next 2 years, and they're looking to have that contract concluded within the next week or so. So that's just an update to that for the residents Darien residents who don't know. As Alderwoman Sullivan said, the TIF district that they're developing is from Lamont Road to Janes, both sides of 75th Street. And they're looking, Ziegfeld Troy will be sold, and Ziegfeld Troy is currently under a plan to have commercial facing 75th Street and facing Dunham, with something like almost 200 townhouses in the back. So that's the plan right now. Now, this is all just gone to their planning committee, so they haven't approved anything yet. And last time I heard, the golf course had not been officially sold, but they were looking to sell it.
It's both sides of 75th Street, but isn't the north side of 75th Downers Grove?
Well, some is and some isn't.
Right.
Like, for instance, right across the street from Coles,
Right.
that's Downers Grove.
Right.
You go further down, it becomes Woodridge again.
Yeah.
You go on the other side of three fifty-five, and that's Woodridge over there.
So that would be the TIF that you're talking about, not, okay, all right. So that's what I thought.
So that's just an update for anybody who didn't know what was going on. That's gonna be a big project. I got a phone call, or excuse me, an email from John Glenn. John is on Darien Lions Club Food Basket Committee. And John, as you know, they're gonna be giving out groceries this Saturday, to about 300 families. And those 300 families are gonna get 2 weeks of groceries, a turkey, a ham, whatever. And they're gonna give out age-appropriate toys to the children in those families. And in order to do that, they have to collect toys. And we've had a toy drive going on in Darien for over a month. And here at City Hall, we've collected a number of toys in a box that's located in the lobby upstairs. And John said, would you do me a favor? Would you let the people of Darien know that the Darien Lions Club is very thankful for all those who had contributed brand-new toys for this toy program. So those children on Saturday will get toys that were donated by people here in Darien. So he wanted to say thank you on behalf of the Darien Lions Club. Very.
And they take monetary donations to help fund the groceries and buy any necessary toys. So, and they do a really good job of breaking down like how far your dollars go, like what, $20 does, what $100 does to support a family.
It cost the Lions Club about $100 per family. And they got close to 300 families. So I think it's over $30,000 that it's gonna cost the Lions to run this event. And as a Lion, I'm proud to say that we're gonna really help out a lot of people this coming weekend. We're all gonna be out there delivering groceries on Saturday, so that's my communication. Anyone else? All right, under the mayor's report, we have 3 items. First item is the consideration of motion to approve the reappointment of Jonathan Christ and Lou Mallers to the Planning and Zoning Economic Development Commission. Motion to approve. Alderman Shower, seconded by Alderman Legansky. Any questions or comments? If none, the roll.
Shower.
Aye.
Legansky.
Aye.
Stompanato. Sullivan.
Aye.
Kenny.
Aye.
Gustafson.
Aye.
Belzak.
Aye.
7 ayes.
Lou and Jonathan, you want to come forward?
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Jonathan Christ,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of
the duties of
Planning, Zoning, and Economic Development Commission
Planning, Zoning, and Economic Development Commission,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations, and here are your
Thanks.
All right, tonight we have recognition of our 2025 Holiday Home Decorating Contest winners. And with us tonight, we have our committee, Tracy Johnson, Nikki Minotti, Melody Jankowski, and Leslie Sweeney. Who's gonna make our presentation?
It's gonna be a group presentation.
Okay.
This year, we have 5 winners, and I'm starting with the 5th place. 5th place is James and Kate Binder. The couple and their 5-year-old son Anthony live in the Woodlands neighborhood. Their decorations were extremely festive. They have a talking snowman, a giant snowman, a dinosaur with presents, penguins on a train, and they have the showstopper being, I don't know what the showstopper is the giant Santa. And I don't know if any of you go past the Woodlands and, when you're going down Cass Avenue, if you look over to your right, There's a big giant Santa that faces the street, so it kind of welcomes everybody to the area, and Santa kind of just waves at everybody. Kate and James have lived in the Darien area for 4 years. They originally moved to from Westmont when they started their family. They love decorating. Kate has a December birthday, and James really didn't get to do a lot of decorating growing up, so they really go all out. And now their son Anthony is 5 and is able to help and join in on the fun, and he was even able to help create the gumdrop lights that are on their outside display. Congratulations, Binder family.
Can you provide the actual address to each one of these so people can go out and visit?
Oh, yeah, I think
It's
they're
gonna,
gonna
yeah, it's gonna be in the
distribute list.
Connect as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, some people don't get the access to
It's
that.
6821
Oh, that's Frosty.
White.
6821 White Pine Trail.
Right.
I love your suit. You are so sharp.
Stop, a little Santa Claus? Are you? What's your name?
But Anthony.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. And you have a tie on too? Looking sharp. This is for Mom.
Yeah.
And this is for you.
What do you say?
Thank you.
Right.
You're very welcome.
Squishy.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
We'll do a group picture at the end, everybody. Oh, my goodness, look at you. Good manners, oh my. You are adorable.
Okay.
Oh, he's got ho, ho, ho on the back, oh.
Don't go anywhere, because we're gonna do a group picture here. That's great. All right.
Fourth place winner is 8493 Chicory Court, Cindy Musilak. Musilak, hi. Cindy lives in a townhome that is beautifully decorated. She has red, white, and green. She has a red, white, and green theme. There are stars on the garage, a ho 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 ornaments, a Santa and sleigh, a snowflake, and a beautiful wreath in her backyard. Cindy was very surprised to hear about the nomination. She has lived in Darien for 9 years and loves creating festive displays, as it is a very fun hobby of hers. She does it to bring happiness to neighbors and friends. She tries to add something new each year to change things up. Thank you, Cindy, for your beautiful display and for making Darien very festive.
Thank you, Cindy.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, that's me. Is Diana here? Hi. I have to first by saying, I am like very new to this. This is my first year doing it. I got to call Diana on the phone. I already feel like I have a friend. She is the sweetest lady. I was on the phone with her for like an hour. So I just want to say, like, I have a new friend. So congratulations. So Diana, Mayor, and her son Luke of 1906 Gordon Court are spreading the joy of Christmas with their beautiful Winter Wonderland inspired display. This home is beautifully adorned with blue and white lights. This display offers a playful nod to Santa's workshop, complete with giant blow-ups and Mrs. Claus's bakery. Their home offers a synchronized musical display to enjoy while taking in all the Christmas magic. Be sure to check out the incredible craftsmanship of the beautifully carved Christmas trees that her son handmade. Diana and her son say their biggest inspiration for decorating their home is to spread joy throughout the neighborhood. And Diana says that celebrating the birth of our Savior is the most inspiring and most important part of the Christmas season. Congratulations. I'm gonna give her a hug. I like you. I had so much fun talking to you.
It's made my night, totally made my night, thank you.
Congratulations, Diana.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you. He can't at once.
Oh, good, okay.
Give me one moment, I'm sorry, my notes moved. Okay, sorry. Okay, in second place, we have 809 Columbia. This is William and Kelly Renfelt. William said this is his third house in Darien, and he has lived in this location for over 5 years. He said that Kelly just loves Christmas and the lighting around the house is just beautiful with with a big lighted joy sign, very bright colors, multiple wreaths, multiple lighted trees. There's a Santa in front of the house. The colors are very well coordinated. Again, lots of bright lights. It's a very eye-catching display. And so we just want to say thank you to William and Kelly. They unfortunately weren't able to make it tonight, but, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't think you were making it tonight. So wonderful. Excellent. So come on up.
Actually, they were the first ones in the room tonight.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, first place. Drum roll. All right.
And our first place winner is Kurt and Mandy Sidlick, 8361 Parkview Drive. Congratulations. This house looks like it came out of the movie Frozen. There's blue and white lights twinkling everywhere. They added nutcrackers, 2 new snowmen, a sleigh, a large wreath, and their favorite is a lighted snowflake on the front of their house. They had purchased more, but the Thanksgiving snowfall limited the amount that they could actually put out. Not sure where they would have put it, but it is so gorgeous. There's so many lights, it is hard to describe. Their hope is that their display brings as much joy to their neighbors as it does to them. Thank you, Kurt and Mandy, for spreading holiday joy to Darien. Congratulations. And then,
I got this for you. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
We have all the winners come up.
Everyone else, all your winners, come on up. We're gonna get a group picture.
You guys get in there too.
You have to
Show up first. Yeah.
back. Going for the back. All right. I'm trying to see if I can, who I can get to. I'm gonna stand in the front. If we can, maybe we can get here. I was gonna say, why don't we have a family hold it and I can tuck back here. Perfect.
Come on,
winners in the front.
Point to your house. This one's on the bottom.
I'll go back, my friend Nikki.
That had that frost in that center goes on that.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Let me do one this way.
Merry Christmas.
1, 2, 3.
Football.
All right. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, congratulations.
Was a good one this year.
You can put that in the lobby next time.
Good. Do you want me to?
Hold it up and
Hi, nice to meet you. Thanks for calling. Yeah, I was looking for you too. I'm like,
Is that Lou again?
I feel bad leaving, is it okay?
I think we should give our committee a hand on. Thanks, Nikki. Thanks for joining the group. We'll get you appointed officially next year.
Yes, like you sworn in. It was so nice meeting you, honestly, it was like,
She was going She's really busy with her.
yes, and I love it, yes. So,
She's gonna win first place next year.
honestly, reach out anytime, I would love to talk to you.
Wait to drive around and look at them all.
Yeah, I know, that's why I wanted to get the addresses so I can drive around.
Okay. Takes us to item C on the mayor's report. That is the,
Legislative action.
resolution to support the legislative action program of the DuPage Mayors and Managers Conference for the 2026 legislative session. Whereas the City of Darien is a member of the DuPage Mayors and Managers Conference, and whereas the DuPage Mayors and Managers Conference develops its annual legislative action program with the goal of establishing a comprehensive platform on legislative issues in order to further protect and benefit the interests of its member municipalities, residents, and businesses in these municipalities and the region generally. Whereas on November 19, 2025, the DuPage Mayors and Managers Conference membership voted unanimously to adopt its 2026 legislative action program. And whereas the City of Darien will individually benefit by formally establishing positions on legislative issues affecting municipalities, thereby giving clear direction to officials and employees of the City of Darien regarding legislative positions that may be presented to an official capacity in the General Assembly or on behalf of the municipality. Now therefore be it resolved that the City of Darien hereby supports the DuPage Mayors and Managers Conference 2026 Legislative Action Program, which includes the following listed legislative priorities. Number 1, protect sustainable municipal pensions, invest in local communities. 3, modernize public records management. 4, adapt to evolving mobility choices. Be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution be forwarded to the DuPage Mayors and Managers Conference, to all state and federal legislators representing the City of Darien, and to the official office of governor and to all department heads in the City of Darien. Motion to approve. Alderman Shower, second by Alderman Kenny. Any discussion? If not, the roll.
Shower.
Aye.
Kenny.
Aye.
Legansky. Belzak.
Aye.
Sullivan.
Aye.
Stompanato.
Aye.
Gustafson. 7 ayes.
The legislative action program has been approved. City Clerk's report, Joanne.
I have a couple of items. City offices will be closed on Wednesday, December the 24th, and Thursday, December 25th, in observance of a Christmas holiday. And also the city hall, the offices will be closed on Thursday, January 1st, for New Year's Day. And the January 5th city council meeting has been canceled, and the next city council meeting will be on Monday, January 19th.
Thank you, Joanne. City Administrator's report, Brian.
No report, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you. Department head information, questions, Police Department monthly report, Chief Thomas.
Just a bunch of data this time around, so if anybody has any questions on any of the information, I'd be happy to talk about it. Two things that I usually look at are the bottom line on the crimes against persons total. It's down 3%. And then also the, oops, I scrolled too fast. The bottom line on property crime, which is down 13%. So it's trending in the right direction. You have one more month. There's no December report because what NIBRS, UCR at the time, provides for is to finalize all the data by, it's an odd day in February, it's like the 12th or 22nd or whatever. We'll be done before then. Just for any cases that are unfounded, referred, reclassified, all has to be done before a final report. So we'll probably see that in February or March, most likely February.
Greg, this may sound silly, but I was looking at this under assault offenses. There's aggravated assault, and then there's simple assault. What is simple assault?
Is it
Well, you remember
That's the same
the,
question I just had.
Police committee can answer that because that's the question. So a couple of things. One, when it says assault, that's a definition by the NIBRS, by the feds. For Illinois, assault is technically described as reasonable apprehension of receiving a battery. Battery is touching of a provoking or inappropriate manner, or causing bodily harm. And so that's simple assault and simple battery. And that number is both assaults and batteries. And then there's 24 ways to make a simple assault or a simple battery, an aggravated assault or an aggravated battery. Hooded, masked, or robed, using a weapon, doing it in a public place, doing it against a policeman, fireman, paramedic. So there's a number of ways to make that aggravated.
Okay. Did you guys have the same
Yes,
question?
and the question,
had
came
the
up there,
same question.
Same exact question.
So I'm not the crazy one.
No.
Great minds, right?
All right, thank you.
Yes.
Any questions for Mr. Gombeck? Dan, anything you want to present?
No, not at this time.
All right, that brings us to the treasurer's report. And we have several warrants and a monthly report. So how about warrant 252615, Mike?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'm requesting council's approval of warrant number 252615 in the amount of $573,138.13 from the listed funds. Payroll for the period ended November 27th, the amount of $498,296.17. Total be approved $1,071,434.30.
Motion to approve. Alderman Belzak, second by Alderman Gustafson. Any questions or comments? On the roll.
Belzak.
Aye.
Gustafson.
Aye.
Kenny.
Aye.
Legansky.
Aye.
Shower.
Aye.
Stompanato.
Aye.
Sullivan.
Aye.
7 ayes.
That warrant's been approved. Warrant 252616.
Requesting council's approval of warrant number 252616, the amount of $474,612.79 from the listed funds. Payroll for the period ended December 11th in the amount of $390,504.78. Total be approved of $865,117.57.
Motion to approve. Alderman Stompanato, second by Alderman Belzak. And again, questions or comments? On the roll.
Stompanato.
Aye.
Belzak.
Aye.
Kenny.
Aye.
Shower.
Aye.
Sullivan.
Aye.
Legansky.
Aye.
Gustafson.
Aye.
7 ayes.
Yep. And finally, the monthly report, Mike.
The revenue and expenditure report for the 7 months ended November 30th reflects general fund year-to-date revenue of $13,336,897, expenses of $10,570,580, current balance $6,866,304. Water and water depreciation fund year-to-date revenue $4,347,007, expenses $4,729,508, current balance $2,827,566. Motor fuel tax fund year-to-date revenue $525,664, expenses of $399,034, current balance $726,587. And the capital improvement fund year-to-date revenue $484,984, expenses of $2,867,865, current balance $21,087,049.
Any questions for Mike on the monthly report? If not, we'll move on. Standing committee reports, any of the chairs have information they'd like to share? Alderman Belzak.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Municipal Services Committee for December has been canceled, so our next meeting will be in January 26th at 6 p.m. in council chambers.
Thank you. Mary?
The next Administrative Finance Committee meeting will be held on January 19th instead of the first meeting of the month, since the city council meeting has been canceled, at 6 p.m. in the conference room in City Hall. A reminder that the budget schedule, the committee of a whole for the 2026 budget will start on Wednesday, February 18th, with a committee of a whole meeting, followed by the following Wednesday, February 25th, followed by an addendum to the city council meeting on Monday, March 2nd. And then as needed, there will be a meeting later that week on Wednesday, March 4th, but I really don't anticipate that. The meetings are usually at 6:30. And the final draft of the budget will be distributed to city council on Friday, March 20th, with a public hearing and a vote on Monday, April 6th.
I think what's critical to communicate is that all of those meetings are open to the public.
They are open to the public and they are televised.
Televised. I mean, we're very transparent. People.
And those meetings are in city council.
Right. So if you.
And they're, I'm sorry.
If you're out there and you want to attend one of those meetings to see how the city's spending your money, please attend those meetings.
And there'll be long nights, but they'll be very productive, and you'll see a schedule going into it with what budgets we're gonna tackle on specific nights. That'll be published as well. Citizen of the Year Committee, that is coming right up in terms of the deadline to submit a nomination. That can be done online. The website has been updated to accept any amount of wordage. So it's a great new form that allows you to not be limited in how much information you submit, or you are welcome to print it out, place it in an envelope, and you can mark it confidential and put COY, Citizen of the Year Committee, on it and bring it to City Hall. I'd recommend hand delivering it versus mailing it. You can also deposit it in the secure drop box, which is in the vestibule of City Hall, if you're gonna be doing that after hours. Our vestibule is always open to have things dropped off after hours. But there's only 3.5 weeks left. And with the holidays, I know it's a hectic time, but we have so many, we've celebrated so many wonderful citizens through the years. This is a very historical and wonderful thing that we do, and there's so many more worthy people to be celebrated, so don't be hesitant to submit a nomination. Also, maybe suggest it to a friend or two or another colleague to also submit a nomination for that same individual, because the committee likes to hear information from various people. Be sure to cite very specific examples, current and past. But, it's real important that we make this happen. We will be doing the celebrating of this individual along with other wonderful people in our community on March 6th at Alpine Banquets from 6 to 11 p.m. But remember, the deadline is Tuesday, January 6th. And if you have any questions, please contact City Hall. Diane Novarini is a good resource there, or reach out to me. I am the liaison to the committee. My number and my email are on the city website.
Thank you, Mary. Joe?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The Police Committee met this evening, and we passed minutes for the October 20th meeting. And we've given them to the clerk's office. Our next meeting is slated for January 9th, Monday, January 19th, 6 p.m. across the parking lot of Police Training Room, pending agenda items.
Thank you very much. All right, we're moving on to questions and comments, agenda related. Anyone in the audience like to bring something forward? No? Okay. We move to old business, there being none. We move to the consent agenda. Please bear with me. Item A, consideration of motion granted a waiver of the raffle license bond requirement for the Darien Rotary Club. Item B, consideration of a motion to accept proposal from M&J Asphalt Paving Company Incorporated for the removal and replacement of bituminous aprons and road patches at the proposed unit pricing as required for various public works projects for a period of May 1st, 2026 through April 30th, 2027. Item C, consideration of motion to accept a proposal from Route 66 Asphalt Company for bituminous products as required for various public works projects at the specified unit pricing for that same period. Consideration of a motion to accept a proposal submitted by V&L Molina Trucking for trucking services related to hauling waste generated from excavations at the specified unit pricing for a period of May 1st, 2026 through April 30th, 2027. Item E, consideration of a motion to accept a proposal from EJ USA Incorporated for storm sewer structures, iron sewer grates, concrete adjusting rings as required for the various public works projects for that period of May 1st through April 30th, 2027. Item F, consideration of a motion to accept a proposal from Des Plaines Material and Supply for storm sewer structures, concrete adjusting rings as required for various public works projects for a period of May 1st, 2026 through April 30th, 2027. Item G, consideration of a motion to accept a proposal from Underground Pipe and Valve Company for culvert metal pipes, metal bands, and metal flared end sections and fittings on a cost per unit basis as required for various public works projects for the period of May 1st, 2026 through April 30th, 2027. Item H, consideration of a motion to accept a proposal from Underground Pipe and Valve Company for high-density polyethylene pipes, bands, flared end sections, and fittings as required for various public road works projects for a period of May 1st, 2026 to April 30th, 2027. Item I, consideration of a motion to accept a proposal for underground pipe and valve company for the purchase of pressure pipe as required for various public works projects at the proposed unit pricing for that period of May 1st, 2026 through April 30th, 2027. Item J, consideration of a motion to accept a proposal from Big Ass Fans for the purchase and installation of 5 ceiling fans with radiant heaters at the Public Works facility at a cost not to exceed $70,033. Item K, consideration of a motion to accept a proposal from Alarm Detection System, ADS, for the installation of the fan into the fire panel for fire suppression at a cost not to exceed $430. And item L, consideration of a motion to accept a proposal from Sunbelt Rentals Incorporated for the rental of a boom lift for the fan installation at a cost not to exceed $1,413.92. Motion to approve. Alderman Kenny, second by Alderman Belzak, and the roll.
Kenny?
Aye.
Belzak?
Aye.
Shower?
Aye.
Stompanato?
Aye.
Sullivan?
Aye.
Leganski?
Aye.
Gustafson?
Aye.
7 ayes.
Consent agenda has been approved. It takes us to new business. Item A, consideration of a motion to accept the unit price proposal from Davy Resource Group Incorporated to conduct a comprehensive tree inventory database for the Trees Forever grant in an amount not to exceed $52,350. Motion to approve. Alderman Stompanato, seconded by Alderman Shower. Any questions or comments?
So this is a total pass-through, right?
Yes, it is, 100%.
Any other questions? Roll.
Stompanato?
Aye.
Shower?
Aye.
Sullivan?
Aye.
Gustafson?
Aye.
Belzak?
Aye.
Leganski?
Aye.
Kenny?
Aye.
7 ayes.
Item's been approved. Item B, consideration of a motion to accept a proposal from Evergreen Electric Supply for the removal and replacement of lighting fixtures at the Public Works facility located at 1041 South Frontage Road, not to exceed $6,814.34. Motion to approve. Alderman Belzak, second by Alderwoman Sullivan. And again, questions or comments?
Mayor?
Jerry?
No, thank you, Mayor. Dan, a thought just came to me. With these new lights, are we going from like an old technology to LEDs where we're gonna have savings as well in terms of the electric?
The answer is yes. I mean, it's hard to measure the electric since we don't pay for electric. And number two is, we've never, the last time we replaced the lights, I think we put in a memo, was close to 10, 12 years ago. And the LED technology was more or less brand new. And obviously the LEDs start to dim after so many years. It's referred to as lumens, so on and so forth. So it's a lot more shadier blind spots, and this company basically came out. They also gave us the light study of where the workstations are, so there is adequate light, whether it's for
Lighting, yeah, okay.
safety purposes and or spot on mechanics, bays, for example.
Thank you.
Anything else? If nothing, the roll.
Belzak?
Aye.
Sullivan?
Aye.
Leganski?
Aye.
Gustafson? Stompanato?
Aye.
Kenny?
Aye.
Shower?
Aye.
7 ayes.
Item's been approved. Item C, consideration of a motion to accept a proposal from Rex Electric for the removal and replacement of lighting fixtures at the Public Works facility located at 1041 South Frontage Road, not to exceed $4,860. Motion to approve. Alderman Stompanato, second by Alderman Shower. Questions or comments? On the roll.
Stompanato?
Aye.
Shower?
Aye.
Leganski?
Aye.
Kenny?
Aye.
Gustafson?
Aye.
Belzak?
Aye.
Sullivan?
Aye.
7 ayes.
That item's been approved. And our last item, item D, consideration of a motion to approve a contract agreement with Windy City Amusements Incorporated and the City of Darien to provide amusement rides at the 38th Annual Darien Fest, August 7th through 9th, 2026. Motion to approve. Alderman Sullivan, seconded by Alderman Belzak. Again, questions or comments? On the roll.
Sullivan?
Aye.
Belzak?
Aye.
Leganski?
Aye.
Gustafson?
Aye.
Stompanato?
Aye.
Kenny?
Aye.
Shower?
Aye.
7 ayes.
That item's been approved. Takes us to questions and comments and announcements of a general nature. Does anybody have anything they'd like to share? I'd like to share two things. Oh, Mary, go ahead.
I just wanted to wish everybody a wonderful holiday season, whatever you celebrate, but I say Merry Christmas, and I just wish everyone safety and to be with loved ones, and if you're by yourself, reach out to a neighbor. No one should be alone, and hopefully the weather will cooperate and everyone can be safe in their travels, and it's hard to believe that it's winding down 2025. So I look forward to us having a very good and productive 2026.
Thank you, Mary.
Thank you.
I wanted to mention that on February 6th, we'll be back conducting our Dancing with the Stars program at the Ashton Place. We have 11 contestants, 11 people that will be taking lessons for the next month or so, and they'll be performing that evening, plus there'll be a pro-am show and a pro show. All the money from this event is going to cancer research. Every bit of profit will be going to the Cancer Smashers program and fed into the H Foundation. So if you would like to attend, tickets are available online. Go to the City of Darien website, and there's a place where a link where you could click on the link and you can buy your tickets. Joe, you got something or one?
No. I'm a singer, not a dancer, Joe.
I was at Downers Grove South High School about 2 weeks ago, and I was part of a group. Legansky and I were in the same group. And I had a young man in my group, and every 15 minutes our groups changed. And a young man in my group asked me, he said, do you have a city council that fights all the time, or do they pretty much agree on things? And it really got me thinking, and I mean this in all sincerity. Sounds corny, but we are extremely fortunate to have 10 people up on this dais whose only agenda is the success of this city and the enhancement of the lives of the people who live in the city of Darien. So as we conclude 2025, as mayor of the city of Darien, I want to thank all of you for your contributions. The fact that sometimes I know that we don't all get what we want, but for the most part, we do things that benefit all the people of the city of Darien. And differences produce better results. And you guys do a wonderful, wonderful job of it. So my thank you, my heartfelt thank you to all of you for what you bring to the city council. I am very fortunate as mayor to have you as my council members. So thank you, and Merry Christmas to all of you, and happy holidays to all of our residents as well.
Mayor,
Joe. Well said.
Mayor, I think a lot of it goes to leadership, and we are grateful to have you as our mayor.
Thank you very much.
It was a great time at Downers Grove South. I really enjoyed it.
I was there the day after you
Even when
guys.
Joe sits in there, we're okay.
Hey, listen, you can't ever go wrong. Joe's always sitting there.
Joe's always saying that. Of course, that same young man, what his follow-up question was, how do you manage to be married 52 years to the same woman?
Well, it's true, some of the students, I mean, they did their homework. I mean, they knew how long I lived in Darien, and they did some homework. I was really impressed, but it was a great hour spent. They asked great questions, and I love the format, and
Anxious to go back.
Yeah, they did it for 2 days, so you guys were there day one and I was there day two, and yes, they picked, who they sat with, so each of the groups I had, at least one of the students was a Darien resident, so, and I think I was the only Darien person, the rest were Downers Grove people, so then they were very curious, like, a lot of questions of like, why a village versus a city and all that, but it was great to have an opportunity. I haven't been in Downers Grove South since I spent a lot of time there back in the day when I had swimmers or kids who were, doing activities there. But since they did the remodel, it's very
I was only like in the
impressive.
gym ever, and
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah, very impressive.
cool. Yeah, the
And then
open
they
space,
now
yeah.
have the Prior Hinsdale South principal is now the principal there, but very, very impressed.
yeah.
It was a great experience.
Anything else? If not, motion to adjourn. Alderman Shower, seconded by Alderman Alzak. All in favor?
Aye.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Christmas, Happy New Year.